Now that you are more familiar with the Illustrator interface, one of the last elements that you will need for your concept board is a set of leaders. There are lots of ways that you can do leaders, and leaders are generally notes, and I have talked about these in tutorials as well. Return. So what you may wish to do is design your own leaders. At this stage, this leader is a pen line, but it has a fill, so we don't want the fill, we just want the stroke. We may wish to increase the weight of the stroke, so you will need to have your stroke palette handy. Don't make it too heavy because you don't want it to be the main attraction. You just want to guide the client so that they can see the note. Might just lighten that up. And once again, you may wish to do a dashed line, which I think always looks kind of nice. And you get these really subtle dotted lines. You can also, if we zoom in here, you can create leaders with no dashed line and keep it fairly simple. And then you would have your text over on this side or above the leader. Other types of leaders that students have done in the past. This one, let's change the color of that one. Maybe a little bit lighter. And then a little rectangle. Something very simple like that. If you wish to use a more hand-drawn effect, let's change this one to grey. Increase the weight of the stroke just so that we can see what's happening, and then you may wish to add a different brush. Could try calligraphy brush. No, that doesn't look very good. Let's try these ones again, maybe an ink. So that's more the hand generated style. Sometimes they can look too busy, so just be careful with making them too heavy. You may need to reduce the weight of the stroke. If you're going to do this, try and be consistent with the placement, and you know that they are quite nice to use, but they can also distract a little bit from the design. So just have to be very careful when using them. The other one that I was going to try was this. So something like that might be more, yeah, might be more suitable. Okay, and once again, you can change the opacity on these so that they don't look so heavy. You can go into window in the top menu, transparency, and adjust the transparency. And all of these objects that you create, you can drag and drop into Photoshop. So that is a little bit on creating leaders. If you go online, you'll find lots of other styles of leaders. You could get inspired from the online examples, or you can just create some of these yourself.